At the end of 2019, I headed off for a break from the typical aviation analysis or epic comparisons and decided to head to a country famous for its beaches, friendliness and culture. However, I took the opportunity to also indulge in the world of aviation during my time in what I call none other than the St. Martin of Asia, Phuket in Thailand. That experience truly made me rethink what aviation means and why I love aviation as much as I do. So as the channel has reached a major milestone of 10,000 subscribers, I thought I'd share this experience with you. In the meantime, sit back, relax and enjoy this incredible journey as we truly indulge in the world of aviation. But before we do, if you're new here, a warm welcome and do stay tuned for more great videos on the way. Now the easy way to get from Singapore to Phuket is to book a cheap and cheerful ride on one of these. However, I refrained from doing just that. With the days of 747 aircraft being limited, I wanted to fly once more on this truly incredible bird. Thai Airways operates some of the shortest 747 flights. Similar to China Airlines, they operate the type on high-demand domestic services. Before that flight, I catch the flight from Singapore to Bangkok. Now flying in business with Thai grants one access to the SATS Premier Lounge at Changi, which also takes care of boarding passes and luggage. I was immediately reminded of why Changi Airport has received such high praise, with these lush gardens and handy stations to charge up. Flying business, you can of course head to the lounge, which was fantastic. Great ambience, great work locations, and while the spread for the buffet wasn't particularly impressive, everything tasted on point, including the best Thai curry I've had in any airport. After that, I decided to upload some stories for my second social media site. Check out the Aviation Flyer on YouTube if you would like to see more of these aviation trip reports and vlogs. That channel is dedicated to these. Otherwise, do stay tuned for more great detailed analysis, epic comparison, as well as some of such great aviation content coming soon on the airplane productions in the future. With that out of the way, I headed to the boarding gate. And there it was, one of the most reliable widebodies to enter into service, the new and extremely fuel-efficient Airbus A350-900. That will take me out of rainy Singapore to Bangkok. Now here is when things started to turn wrong. Waited and waited till there were other plans lined up. A delay of around 10 minutes was announced, though out of the window, things clearly weren't right. Eventually, we got to understand the reason for the delay, a lightning strike on the aircraft. Well, technically, it was the discharge of electricity which caused burn spots to appear on the A350's fuselage. Eventually, the ground crew deemed the aircraft safe to fly and used a simple proven fix, tape. We boarded the A350 around 1 hour late. Once on board, it was straight into a nice welcome drink, Thai tea, before it was time to put on the tail camera and check out the taxi to runway 2 center. Having escaped from those bumpy thunderstorm clouds, we were getting ready for lunch. There's no better restaurant view than staring into the clear skies from a stunning 40,000 feet. And the food lived up to the views too. This dish was absolutely sumptuous. During the flight, I had a brief look at the Thai business class product. Starting with the seat, it was comfortable, firm and supportive. The space was excellent, far more than Singapore Airlines seats offered on their 787-10 on this Singapore to Bangkok sector. Beside you, there was a handy magazine holder for papers, a shelf for snacks and drinks, an adjustable reading light, and below that, the touchscreen remote for the 4th generation IFE found on A350. Below the armrest was a useful compartment for water bottles or headphones. I would love to give you my thoughts on the headphones, though unfortunately mine was broken. The tray table folded out from the seat in front. It was sturdy, large, and the design meant you could get off your seat even when in use. A coat hook and the pockets in front of your seat containing the literature packet wraps up the features of this seat. Service on this sector was average but not bad. Full menus and tablecloth service on this short flight was impressive though. While the in-flight entertainment had tons of TV shows, movies, music, and some more interesting features such as History of Thailand and a page showing Thai Airways fleet of aircraft, the route map wasn't very good, while scrolling wasn't possible, and multiple touches were oftentimes needed. Still, the excellent tail camera on A350 allowed me to get some great views. The tail camera is a great feature that all airlines should feature. Yes, Singapore Airlines, and the toilets on Thai's A350 were especially nice, clean, and there were some nice flowers. Flying on the A350 is a great experience. From the larger windows and more spacious overhead bins to the incredible mood lighting and quieter cabin, the A350 is simply one of the most comfortable aircraft to fly on. It is interesting to see later just how much more comfortable the latest generation of aircraft are. To find out about other A350s, click the top right hand corner to check out Singapore's A350 review as part of my full flight review on the Aviation Flyer. Soon it was time to land in clear sunny Bangkok.
As per the regulations clarified and
After touchdown, it was time to rush to the domestic terminal. Fortunately, I made it just in time, though I had no time to check out the business class lounge in Bangkok Airport. I did so on the return sector though, so do stay tuned for the return sector as part of a full flight review on the Aviation Flyer. Business class passengers had our own bus, though it was still really packed. I didn't mind bussing it, not least with this incredible weather and the stunning views of other aircraft at Bangkok Airport. Eventually, I got to meet my ride, the one and only Queen of the Skies. There's the Queen of the Skies. All hail! Boarding this incredible jumbo is truly incredible, and being able to turn to the left ahead of the pilot is without doubt an absolute honor. The 747 with its unique hump and upper deck pilot cockpit means that first class passengers get the unique privilege to sit in front of the pilots, and here is my seat for this flight. Before taxi, a welcome drink is served, and with that, it was time to close the doors and begin our short 1-hour flight back in time to experience the true glory of aviation. On the taxi out, we got the stunning views of all other aircraft taxiing around Bangkok Airport, and are reminded once again of the truly important role aviation plays in global connectivity. It felt great to know that we were flying in one of the first true long-range widebodies, and that the 747 helped drive growth in the aviation industry to the huge industry it is today. And soon, it was line up and take off. As the glow of the sunset shined onto the aircraft, I completely immersed myself into the true beauty of aviation. The sky is truly a wonderful place to be. Now, having taken all of that in, I headed to have a look at what a 1990s bathroom on an aircraft looks like. While we complain about just how small aircraft toilets have become, the toilets of the past were, well, even more cramped. Anyways, it was time for a quick meal. For such a short flight, The meal I received was pretty impressive. Though looking at the size of first class tables with a business class meal, you have got to wonder what first class meals in the past look like. Like some sort of fried food. The dish was good, but that dessert, well, that was the true highlight.
And any airplane so far, but it's incredible.
The crew were fantastic as well, really friendly, engaging, and seeing the inner F geek in me, they allowed me a quick tour of the 747, including a sneak peek at the upper deck. This isn't the last time I'll be here.
The cockpit is in the front. The cockpit is down there.
The economy section was standard. I spent the rest of the short flight taking it all in and enjoying my ride in this throne of an airplane seat. It is one of the most spacious without doubt, with tons and tons of legroom. It is so long that the ottoman could be moved closer if you weren't tall enough. The seats also had plenty of adjustments, could be reclined, though unfortunately wasn't lie flat, which modern business seats do. Still, plenty of storage and space do make up for this. Also, modern day in-flight entertainment is certainly way more advanced, as this screen was very low res and not particularly large even by normal standards. The system? Well, I didn't get to try it out, though it is similar to other Thai systems. And anyway, the true entertainment is being able to look out of the window and take in the unique view that the curvature of the 747's nose brings with it. Enjoy the ride on this truly incredible aircraft and experience just what flying in the 1990s was all about: style and luxury. Soon as the sun faded away, we were coming into land, which, well, gave me mixed emotions. While it was sad that this incredible experience that will go down as one of my best flights ever was coming to an end, I could only look forward to the rest of my aviation adventure in Phuket. So what then was the Thai 747 experience like? Well, worth trying is a great way to put it. It really is an incredible experience that I'm fortunate enough to share with all of you. Here's one last look at the best place to sit in any aircraft before I stepped off and headed onto Phuket Island. The sun rose in Phuket Island over a new day, and this one was truly an exciting one. After a good rest, it was time to head out to what was probably the most amazing beach I have been to. Phuket Mai Khao Beach is one stunning beach. Clean, though some could argue it was slightly noisy for a beach, and the rare moment of peace and quiet is often disrupted by, well, have a look at it for yourself. Welcome everyone to the St. Martin of Asia. This beach is located right in front of Phuket International Airport and offers views which speak for themselves. Anyways, seeing aircraft coming into land carrying anywhere from 150 to over 300 passengers each with their own story, I was reminded of not just the beauty of aviation, but what an important and often overlooked industry aviation truly is. Taking a look around, with all the great people I've met on this aviation adventure and many others lined up waiting for the next aircraft at this truly amazing beach, I also realized that aviation connects people in so many ways. Not just people traveling for business or leisure, but also people interested in spotting these metal birds. As the sun began to set once more on this jewel of an island, I reflected on just what an incredible trip this has been. Being able to fly the newest and one of the oldest wide-bodies in commercial service, this journey has been an incredible one, yet it's far from over. Do stay tuned for the epic return flight once again on the Queen of the Skies when it is uploaded as part of my full Thai Airways flight review on the Aviation Flyer channel. Do stay tuned for plenty more great detailed analysis, epic comparisons, as well as some aviation content on the airplane productions. Till then, as this day draws to a close, wishing all of you a truly clear sky ahead.